Today I want to talk to you about normal dissociation. That causes outer body experiences and religious depression of the desires of the human body. This is what I am going to call the triangulation of attention, or triangulation of feelings of importance, or triangulation of love. When three people are together, and they are being observed by a third party, who is interested in either of them. For an intimate relationship, there is a jealousy of the other person that is coming in between the intimate relationship and that deep yearning to be accepted by the other person on a deeply personal level of passionate relationship. Within this tension, there is a wish to be acknowledged and to be cared for deeply and protected and to be a shield against the harshness of the world outside. The desire drives a wedge between the person who is jealous and the other person. Two people that have a closer relationship. In that situation, there is a wish to split those two people from each other so that one can have access to that close relationship with the third party. All relationships in life go through this desire sequence where there is a wish for a one-on-one relationship on an intimate level with a third party. That could be a friendship between people of the same sex, or it could be a wish for a very close relationship on an intimate level with someone with which one wishes to have a deeply felt romantic relationship. It could also be within a family setup where a father could feel that the baby is getting in between his desire to have that romantic relationship with the mother continued, but the problems of life have come in between and made it difficult to continue the attention that is needed for sustaining that relationship. In the same way, a mother could be envious of her children's attention towards the father, and that sets up a wish to separate the children from the father. Of course, the father might have the same kind of problem, where he is vying for the attention of the children just as much, and that could set up a competition of interest between the two spouses for the attention of the children. And these kinds of triangular relationships, this kind of splitting of the bonding between two individuals, will spread out over society, within the family circle, and within the school system, within basically all relationships that one gets into contact with. And over time, this dynamic of bonding and interpersonal relationships gives rise, through the process of gossiping, to an increasing alienation between people and the inability to love one another. As time goes on, and society could end up in a situation where they are constantly going through out-of-body experiences in a cult-like fashion, where there is a total denial of the body, and the social spirit could be dominated by a wish to control and suppress the natural tendencies of humans to have relationships with many people. When people are successfully overcoming the triangulation tendency, the attention is released from focusing on one person, and the person develops the skill to overcome that fear of loss of the other person's attention, and the person starts to widen his attention and to share his attention and his body and his movements with more people as he goes around and has interactions with many people, and could flirt at times because that person knows how to regulate the mood swings and the dissociative states that jealousy causes. This natural part of being human causes one to haphazardly or sequentially split into different roles and different masks or personas that one uses to handle the ups and downs of long relationships, where anger and jealousy cause a dysregulation of behavior, of emotions, of feelings. This fluctuating pattern of emotional experiences is controlled by one's worldview and the techniques one has mastered to regulate the tendency to be jealous. And that is the ability to understand that one's effectiveness at making close relationships does not depend on the effort that goes into that relationship, but merely in a consistent presence and the ability to make other people used to your presence so that you are not being seen as a threat. And from within that relaxed situation, in the midst of people, we give them a safe distance that corresponds to their social distance that makes them feel safe. One can then stay in that area as defined by the other person as they distance themselves to a safe distance and show the interest that they have in different people.
One should always, in an effort to make a new relationship, see where the distance between people that are connected in threes, could indicate where you could make a friend. If someone is off to the side, go make friends with that one. If there is a tight relationship between people, go look for a group of people who are alone and who are also looking for friends, because you are not going to find it. You are not going to find a way to get into a triangular relationship which is tightly bonded. The closer a group is, the more they will keep you out of that circle. You are not going to get in. So the best way to go about is to look for people, strays, people who are not part of the bonding experience. And so ironically, those whom we least want, desire to be with, are the most accessible people. And we go look in the wrong places for our interest. And that's why people are tensed up. They are whipped up because of the double bind of love and hatred towards the object that we want to separate from the other people so that we can have access to that person